Hi guys, I want to welcome you to another very interesting episode of Cooking with the Master Chef T. First, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's already started following us, shown support, liked our videos, started subscribing on YouTube. We do appreciate you. Guess what we're making today? Today we're making jollof rice. I'm going to start by saying there are a number of different ways to make jollof rice. And a lot of you have your favorites. Some of you like to bake it in the oven. There's the traditional way of just making it in the pot. Some of you like to oven bake your pepper to give it that smoked flavor. But there's also natural ways of getting that done. Today, I'm going to be trying the regular traditional way of making jollof rice. Maybe sometime down the line, I could also make it in the oven, show you how that's done as well. But yeah, we're going to be making our jollof rice in a pot today. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. So the first thing we're going to do today is wash our rice. Essentially, you just keep washing that rice until the water is clear, until you cannot see any more of that whiteness. That's all the starch that makes the rice clumpy and sticking all together. And that's something you really don't want to have happening to your jollof rice or your finished product, if you like. Just keep washing the rice, keep washing the rice, keep washing the rice until that water clears out. Just look at that. Yeah, that's not entirely clear, but hey, you get the point, don't you? And then the next thing I'm going to do is start preparing my beef. I'm using a combination of cow meat and then tripe, which is the inner linings, the stomach of a cow as well. Okay, that's what we call tripe. My people call it shaki. You get what I mean? That's shaki right there. Very delicious part of a cow. And then I'm going to cut some onions. I'm just using one. Some bell peppers. This is me trying to make my stock. What do I call stock? It's really the base of the jollof rice. You have those peppers. You see me putting some oil on there. I added some scotch bonnets in there, what my people would also refer to as rodo. So you have those, some turmeric, and then some chicken seasoning, and whatever combination works for you. You want to have curry going there. You want to have thyme going there. I do add a little bit of rosemary to give it, that nice flavor and aroma. Don't overdo it. Keep it simple. Mix that pepper. Now, here's the thing. This is us applying our seasoning to the jollof rice from this point. So that's what we're doing right here. That's done. What I'm trying to say is when we get to that point where we're actually cooking the jollof rice or putting the rice in, we may not need to add any other seasoning like Maggi, yadi, 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 yadi. So we are going to keep heating that combination we have there. Put it on low heat until it drains out like this. And then we're going to grind. Okay? You just put the peppers on low heat. You don't need to add any water to get your stock. Just cover the peppers, add that oil like I did in the video, put it on low heat, just leave it there. Keep going there, turning it. It's going to give you exactly what we have going on right here. You have the peppers shrink down, all seasoned and nice. And you have that nice seasoned liquid there. Okay, so now you want to blend till that's entirely smooth. I'm going to add some ginger into my beef and tripe. I'm going to add some Maggi. Well, that's not Maggi actually. That's what's that one called? Chicken de bouillon. But yeah, I'm going to add some ground peppers. what my people refer to as atagungu. I'm adding some salt as well. And then, okay, so that's some onions as well. So I like to use onions, but I don't want those pieces sticking out when I'm boiling my beef. So I'm using the ground onions. You mix that up a little bit. Add some water. We're gonna boil this for quite a while there, okay? Because I want that beef to get very soft. I don't want to have to battle with the beef. I don't want my clients to have to battle with the beef either. So you leave it cooking, you leave it cooking, you leave it cooking, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook. After cooking my beef, I wanna air fry it a little bit just to give it a fine finish. Yeah. So it's gonna fry. It takes about what? Maybe 3 minutes on each side. So I just, do like 3 minutes, turn it around, 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 and then I have what I'm looking for. Never mind what you're seeing down there, fire. You just have to sit down with that beef, keep moving it around until you're done. Okay, okay. You see that? You see that? Move it around, move it around, stick it back in, move it around, stick it back in. Now this is an interesting bit right here. Uh, tin or canned tomatoes, if you like. They're very essential ingredients in making jollof rice. Gives you that redness, gives you that tomato uh, ultimate input you need. You have that thick paste going on. Always make sure it's tomato paste you're buying. Uh, I've seen some people make mistakes. It's this other one. You can easily mix them up. But yeah, what you want is the tomato paste. You put all of that in there. We're gonna fry that in a second. Do you see that tin opener I used in opening that tomato paste? Quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, that's a very interesting discovery I made. I think I'm gonna forever have that equipment. Okay, because how many other easier ways do you know you can open a tin? Like what? Okay, let's go fry our onions, shall we? Um, Fry your onions, add that tomato paste in the oil. So you're frying that tomato paste, giving it that perfect, nice finish while it's waiting for that blended pepper to join it. Okay, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Just keep frying that tomato, keep frying that tomato, then, and then what you want to do is add your pepper. You see that smooth blend we gave that pepper right there. That's what you need for making jollof rice, and we want that uniformity. You know, we want that uniformity. We want that coordination, don't we? Okay, let's keep it going. You stir that together, and then you fry them both, and then you just keep that going. Keep that going. Maintain that texture. You get that uniformity. Trust me, man. If you don't know, cooking is art entirely. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to explain. Do you see what I'm doing? That's art. It's like painting and anyway, I think some of you get the point. Some of you get the point. So we have that broth from our beef that we boiled earlier. We're gonna make use of that broth. So we're not gonna be using a lot of additional spicing and seasoning because we have quite a bit going on here, don't we? Okay. I think we're pretty much secure until that rice is done. All right, let's just keep it going. Let's keep that going for a second. We keep that going for a second. Of course, our washed rice is somewhere waiting to go inside these particular mix. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? And then you can actually decide, based on the quantity of your rice, how much of that pepper and tomato mix, how much of that fried stew, jollof uh, base, you know, how much of that base do you want left? I'm just gonna put some on the beef just to, stew it up a little bit, give it some fatasi, fata yimata, yimata. That's what's going on right there. Mo yimata. That's what's going on. Trust me, I do humor myself a lot of times. Right? Yeah. So keep doing that. You pepper that beef down, and then of course our rice is gonna go in here. Our rice is gonna go in here. I reckon our bay leaves are warming up somewhere. So you turn that rice in there, give it that uniformity, and those are my bay leaves. That's your finisher for jollof rice. A lot of people wonder why I call this dish the winner. You know, this is why. You have that bay leaf. It's gonna finish things off. You have your stock from your beef. You cover that. Give it time. Put it on low heat. Low heat. Give it time. It might take an hour. It might take a bit more. Just be patient. Be patient like you're nursing a 70-year-old. That's how you have to treat the situation right here with this jollof rice. It's like, that's how you have to maintain. And there we go. That's our winner. That's our winner. That's the jollof rice you've all heard about. Look at how fine that is. You have the finishing. Some people like to add butter, just to give it another fine finishing. But yeah, butter or not, I mean, I don't remember seeing our parents. Butter now. So you see that jollof rice and beef ready to go. Thanks for enjoying the video with me. I'll catch you guys next time.